Could you discuss your experience in being a script doctor? Is it building up your career and reputation that builds the trust for studios to seek you out to help? Okay, I can answer this, but you're not going to like it. Now, script doctor isn't a career path. It's not even a term anyone, at least my circles, would ever refer to themselves as. We're screenwriters, and even then we just call ourselves writers. Now, I've spent most of my career in television because I think writing for television is better for a million different reasons. But my partner and I have sold 2 movies, both to 20th Century Fox, so I know a little bit about this world. So there are a number of ways that feature writers can make money, and most will just do whatever opportunity seems like the highest percentage in front of them. So you could write a feature on spec, meaning you type the whole thing up and then you try to sell it. Now that requires a lot of work up front, and the odds of selling it are actually quite low. So it's really more just like a writing sample. Or you can try to sell a pitch. So you develop the whole movie, but you don't actually type it up, and you pitch the idea to producers and studios, and hopefully one of them bites. My partner and I have sold 2 movies that way, both to 20th Century Fox, but again, it's not my preferred way of making a living. Or you could compete for an open writing assignment. So the studio will say, hey, we own this piece of IP, or maybe we want to make a sequel to this movie that we have, and we're open to hearing pitches. And then it becomes all these successful writers start pitching their ideas, maybe dozens of writers. And you spend months and months developing this idea, hoping to win the assignment. And if you don't win the assignment, what you have is worthless because it's not your IP. You can't sell it. My partner and I have done this twice, once for a movie and once for a TV show. And both times we did not get the job. And we found out later that no one got the job because the studio decided, actually, we're not going to do this idea after all, which to me, is, I don't know, I think it's abhorrent because you're just wasting everyone's time. This is not a joke for us. This is how we make our living. And you're really saying, if we're competing for buried treasure, then we find out there actually is no buried treasure. So I don't like doing that either, okay? Or maybe the studio has a project in development, but they're not happy with the way the drafts are coming in from the current writer. So they fire that writer and hire an experienced writer, because maybe that writer didn't have enough experience. So they hire a very experienced writer to script doctor it. But again, it's not a real term. They're just hiring someone to do a rewrite. If you're a super high level writer, maybe they just offer it to you. But I imagine everyone else is just competing for that job. So again, you're not trying to be a script doctor. It's not really a career. You're just a screenwriter looking for various opportunities, okay? I got another screenwriting webinar coming up this weekend. It's free. The link is my profile. I'll see you there.